This dahlia right here, look how gorgeous and huge this is. We are so excited to show you this and all the rest of our garden areas on today's late summer garden tour.
Hey everybody, Sean and Allison here from Spoken Garden, and we're here to help you become a better gardener.
Yeah, hey everybody, how are you today? Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna take you on a little late summer garden tour.
Yeah, get to walk around our front yard and our backyard. We're gonna show you some updates to a couple things. And then
projects, right?
Lots
we had
of
projects everywhere.
Yep, lots of highlights and just things you might have been wondering about. Well, we're gonna show you all about it today.
Yeah, we're excited because we haven't done a tour since May. So a lot has changed and let's get started, right?
Yeah, let's get to it. We're out here in our front yard. We're gonna show you this area first. So if you look just up here, you can see we've got our ground bed and stuff. Our tigridia are still coming up, so we're still really excited about that.
Oh, we found another one.
This one's starting to come up here, and this one also. So,
oh, look at that! I didn't know that one was.
I know
cool.
it's awesome. It just keeps going.
Yeah, those are gorgeous, you guys. You should try to grow those if you haven't yet.
So, and right here too, here's all our tomatoes. These were all volunteers, and we've even got some volunteer sunflowers up in here. But again,
and zinnias.
Yeah, and zinnias, right? So, but these are coming right along. We've been harvesting a little bit here and there. We got a huge crop coming in soon, but we're just waiting on that. So that's really cool.
We're going to be sharing a lot of these.
Yeah,
which will
right.
be cool.
And then of course, we've already made a couple different videos on these, on this area. This is our cut flower bed. You know, we got the cosmos, we've got the zinnia. Look how tall they've gotten.
Oh my gosh,
they're about as tall as I am now. This is really cool. So it's like 6 feet, 6'1".
We've already cut these back and these will keep going up until the frost, maybe even a little beyond.
Definitely. Yeah, watch out for that zinnia here.
I love this. I have to stop really quick. I don't know if you guys can see those colors. This, like we said, this was a volunteer and it's kind of rainbow.
And we've already pruned it back a couple times to keep this walk area open, and it's still just going.
So gorgeous.
It's great. So guys, as we keep moving through here, you can see we've got some cosmos planted here. We've got a couple planters of geraniums. We finally, remember us talking about the China asters that were over in the cut flower area? They were getting basically shaded out. Everything was growing around them. Well, Allison was able to get to them. They're finally out in the sun now by themselves. They're looking so much better now.
They kind of look so little though, you know, they've never got a chance to grow. They got, like Sean said, completely shaded out. Let's take a look. We've got one in bloom. I believe these were seeds we're trying out from Eden Brothers. These are Peony Duchess white.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
yep, that sounds right.
It's hard to remember everything we have.
And then behind them you can see we've got our perennials. This azalea got cooked a little bit, some intense sun. The hostas are doing well. They've already gone through all of their flowering. We've deadheaded most of them. You can see that one right there. It needs to be deadheaded. But
so pretty.
Yeah. So if we keep moving this way though, we've got our black-eyed Susan vine right here.
You know, here, let me walk on this side. Sun angle. Be able to see it better. There we go.
So if you see here, all this black-eyed Susan vine, it's just doing great. It really filled in. Allison was able to find these at our local nursery, and
yeah, you know, we got, if I could jump in really quick, we started these a little later in the summer. That's why you might be wondering why they're not very big yet.
Yeah, last year this thing was covered.
I know. We wanted to try new colors this year, so we have two different plants. We have a pink one and an orange one, like you saw. I think the orange one might be my favorite.
Oh,
I just
it's beautiful.
Love that.
Yeah. So everything's looking really good. We keep going this way. Here's those 3 azaleas the large old azaleas that we actually pruned really hard back and then transplanted. They're coming right along. They've got a little bit of transplant shock going on, but that's to be expected.
Awesome, I think.
But yeah, I mean, they're still photosynthesizing. They're actively growing. We can see new growth on them. So really happy with what's going on there.
Yeah, those look great. All right, what else do we have going on here?
Well,
we've got some cosmo.
Yep.
This round bed is so random, you guys. This was one of those kind of like, you know, we have all these random seedlings left over. Let's just throw them all together in this one bed.
Yep, and it turned out great.
It did.
Yep, it turned out really well. You can see couple of the cosmos. They're doing their own thing. They're a little bit smaller than these other ones that are developed more and taller. But also, here's a sunflower. Now, if you look in here, it's actually growing kind of funky. It was growing like this. It started growing like this in the seed flat, and we actually got it out here. It got transplanted, and now it's kind of reestablished itself. It's still, you know, it hasn't rooted over there, but look at it. It's so strong and sturdy. Isn't that cool?
Bloom, I think.
You know, it's another example. Plants find a way.
Plants find a way. Well, and sunflowers don't really transplant that well anyway, right? So that's kind of
no, they don't.
Kind of random. But you know what? We got a point. Look at this beautiful. This is a Rubenza Cosmo.
Rubenza.
I really like that.
That was a new one from last year that we ordered in anticipation of growing it this year, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. And these came from Botanical Interest.
Yeah.
So we'll have those linked down below.
Yeah, check them out, you guys. They're beautiful plants. Easy to grow. Super awesome.
We've got a couple things going on over here, right? We've got some glads that we've already cut the stems back. We're letting the leaves die back.
Yeah, last year at this time, they were just starting to get done flowering. These are way done.
These went really fast.
Yeah, really fast.
Got some beautiful black-eyed Susan there. We grew those from seed. That's fun. Oh, there's Sean behind the Leatrice.
Hey, here we are. So more glads, a couple of black-eyed Susans. You know, they're pretty much done. We're gonna keep these though. We're gonna harvest these seeds because we really want to try these guys out from seed. You can see, well, the ones we showed you before, these are the same ones. But yeah, we're keeping these out here for seed collection. So we'll make a video on that.
We should, yeah, that's a great idea.
Next couple weeks or so. So yeah, more glads.
Lots of Leatrice.
Yeah, and we actually have Leatrice that, these are volunteers.
All of these.
And they just started growing here.
The garden path.
And they're doing awesome for volunteers. We're really happy with that.
They really did.
Kind of move over this way, you know, more black-eyed Susans. We've got some Dahlias here. And these, we planted these, I think last year, the spring before last. And they have really doubled in size, maybe tripled in size.
Oh, look at those.
And they're starting to fade a little bit. We need to deadhead a couple of them.
Yeah, we do. We've got a lot of
But we've got some more coming in. These guys right here, I mean, these are really coming in. So, of course, we move over this way.
Kind of panning, yeah, this way.
Now,
wait, we got our purple
flowers.
We didn't even know these were here. I must have planted those last year, right? I think I put coneflowers everywhere, and they're just, you know, sometimes they don't flower that first year, so it's like, surprise, year 2, here we are.
So this is really cool, guys. So this is the area where the azaleas, those old azaleas we just showed you, that's where these came from. And what we planted here, these are all proven winners plants besides these two, this lavender and this lavender over here. This is that Egyptian lavender, that fern leaf lavender. Isn't that beautiful, you guys?
It's already reblooming
again.
again.
It's coming back.
It's probably doubled in size, both of them. This is the
blonde,
platinum blonde. Oh my gosh.
Yep, beautiful plants.
So gorgeous.
English lavender. So the new plants out here, we've got our dianthus. These have doubled in size,
they really
at least.
Have. They're starting to bloom too.
Paint the town magenta.
I love those. We have those in the backyard too, guys. We'll show you.
Yeah, right. And then
I highly recommend those.
We've got the cat's pajamas. Cat's mint. These are beautiful plants, and they're going to spread out. Yeah, and they've already, you know, if you guys watched us plant these, everything was spaced out according to what the tags said and what we researched too from Proven Winners website. And everything's really filling in. It's really growing a lot more since we've actually planted them here. They're doing great.
And really quick, if you're like me, you're like, come on, grow faster, you know, because
plant it tighter.
Well, right. You just want to see that big, you know, bloom of color and everything. But they take a couple years to fully mature, maybe even up to 3 years. So like we're really, we know that they're doing well because we can tell they're still green. And look at that white coneflower.
Gorgeous.
Look at that.
Yep. The price is white.
That's a fun one.
That's awesome. The price is white, Bob.
Those are doing great. You know, the only thing that bugs me is that we didn't ever bury our irrigation line here. And why do it? I mean, really at this point, it's like,
yeah, about another month we'll have to dig it up anyway and store it.
Pretty over here, but the plants look good.
Yeah, and then behind those we've got Back to the Fuchsia.
I love that name.
Yeah, these salvia are beautiful. They're getting a little chewed up, but we're pretty sure that's from the grasshoppers that we've been having this year that we've seen out here. And so, but they're doing really well overall. They've got their older growth, their newer growth, and so overall they're doing good.
They are doing really good. Now, real quick, this is a whole full sun, we forgot to mention, full sun perennial bed that we, like Sean said, we just planted this year. So we'll give you some updates on that through the next couple few months here.
Definitely. So guys, showing you all these, we got to make our way over towards the finale of the front yard. Not just yet. We're going to show you a couple more things to get to that point, but the dahlia beds, those raised dahlia beds, that's the finale of our front yard that we're gonna end up over there. So let's head on over that way. But on the way, we're going to show you a couple things. We've got our here's our Shasta daisies from when we deadheaded them. They're really coming back. They're not really coming back, I guess, but they're just, here's the buds.
I know,
they've got the flower buds, but you know, we see this every year. We cut them back, we try to have them rebloom. They do it a little bit. There's one right there.
Look at that.
There's one that's, yep, so that one did it. But
it's like random, right? It's like you cut them back and get them ready, but then, you know, they may or may not pop up.
Yep, and so every year this is kind of what happens, but that's okay because they're still really green, they're beautiful, they're still doing a great job.
Here's another, oh my gosh, there's a coneflower here, coneflower. So we grew those from seed. Yeah. Here's another shot of our cut flower bed, right? We didn't really show it in its full glory.
Yep.
We've got a lot of deadheading to do, but
Sunset
that's
Desert mix.
Oh, look at that
and
zinnia.
Cupcake White.
Kind of like spent a little bit there, but
Cosmos, and then we've got the lily puts out here. Just gorgeous.
oh my gosh. We need more room. I mean, Sean and I every year we're like, we want to grow way more than is here.
Where can
So
we add a bed?
Can I just mention our plan now is to not do any tomatoes or anything in here next year. We're gonna have all cut flowers up there.
Yep, more zinnias, more cosmos.
More flowers.
More flowers. So come on down this way. Oh, side note, these are all volunteer liatris from this plant right here.
Can you guys see that?
So you see all these? They're growing in the crushed gravel. This is 5/8 minus crushed gravel.
We're just calling this our liatris nursery for now, and we'll transplant these.
They're thriving.
I know.
Whenever we water, we actually water them a little bit. So, I mean, just by themselves, so they're doing great.
I guess we could let them flower there next year, but the point was to have just gravel to walk.
Yep.
Here's our cute little path. We started over here, if you remember. So.
Yep, we made that as part of our book.
Oh yeah, that was part of our book.
That was part of our book to install, to recycle materials and reuse them in the garden. So, yeah. So yep, we got our hostas, couple primroses. The daylilies done right there.
Yeah, that's not very pretty, but we could probably cut that back pretty soon.
Yep. So we got some primroses. Definitely the hosta. This really did well
Love
this year.
Hosta. We're gonna probably divide this year, right?
Yep. That's a
This
video
will be
coming
an
up.
upcoming video. So if you guys want to learn how to divide your hosta, that's this month, I think.
Yep, and we could do just on the other side of the
swing
hosta
around,
there,
guys,
swing
don't
around.
get sick.
There's that hellebore. We could probably divide that hellebore
Now,
too.
what is this? It's got a big branch
Oh,
in the way.
stick,
Get that
get
out of
the
there.
stick out of the way.
Yeah, this is one of our Lenten roses that we have. We have quite a few actually.
Cool.
Yay.
Yeah,
So
nice.
let's go this
So come back this way. Just really quick.
Oh, a quick
This is
peek.
this.
Uh-oh, there's
What?
our Dahlia bed.
Oh, the Dahlia Beds, yes,
Sorry.
the finale. But right here, real quick, this is, we plant this area every year, and we're always developing it for the next year. And yeah, last year, the petunias didn't do that great in this area. This year, they're doing a lot better.
Yeah, they really filled in.
And the African daisies last year didn't do well out here. These are newer African daisies this year, and they're doing really well.
Yeah, but they're about to bloom, right?
Yep, just right there. We can get that right there. They're starting to develop newer flowers because it's cooled off. So moving on from the African daisies, you guys. Lastly, right here, we've got these coleus, these burgundy coleus. They're doing so well.
Love those.
You know,
oh my gosh, we took cuttings of those recently, and we've got a video coming up. We're going to show you how to take cuttings of your coleus.
Yep, in the fall.
Because it's a really good time to do it right now.
It is,
right?
it really is, yeah. Anytime actually is a really good time to do the coleus, but especially this fall, we're gonna do it before we have to say bye-bye to these plants.
I think this looks hilarious too. It's just like this random flower.
So,
And really quick,
and some other coleus.
kind of a coleus garden going on here. Now some of them didn't get as big as we'd hoped,
It's our coleus nursery.
but I think, yeah, we're gonna try to overwinter these at least.
We will.
I don't know if I've talked to Sean about that, but
Oh,
I'd
well.
really like to.
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll see what happens.
cool.
Find the pots. And so, drum roll, but there's nothing to drum on. Over here,
It's like
look past the big mulch pile
for
that's still here. Oh my
days.
God. The finale,
Yay!
the Dahlia Beds.
Oh, did you want to show the lavender?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Here, let's come
yeah,
around
we,
this way
we
really
did a
quick.
we did a quick midsummer cut on the lavender. We got all these dead stems off of here, the dead flowers. It was just done. So yeah, we've got a little bit new flesh of growth on here. It's really coming out. It looks so much better. Now
my
parts of
gosh.
it were hanging over, and so yeah, we've got some new flowers
look at
back
all-
there.
that's random that
Hopefully
it's all back
we'll
there.
see some other ones come up here. But yeah, so really happy with
I'm
this.
really ready for this to regrow and bloom again because I kind of miss it.
So, but then behind that, Dahlia Beds with zinnias, yay!
Oh my gosh, we have and random huge sunflowers that were planted by the squirrels.
Yep.
So,
Gotta love the squirrels.
Gotta love those.
Yep. So there's the profusion red yellow bicolor.
Oh, those are
zinnias, just beautiful.
gorgeous.
And then behind them we got the
they're
Sahara
everywhere.
Stars zinnias. Yeah, just beautiful plants. And then behind those we've got the regular zinnias, the elegans. We've got the lily puts, and then also the what is it? The polar bears. Some of those are little polar bear ones. Yeah. So
We've got some desert sunset mix zinnias.
they
We've
got so big they're starting to lay
Oh,
over.
they're all over. Oh my gosh, look at all those colors. That's one of our favorite zinnias. We've got Lilliput salmon and then Queen Lime. I was trying to think of the name of those.
And,
Queen
and
Lime.
these little guys, these are Lilliput whites.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. They're Lilliput whites. These aren't the polar bears. These are the Lilliput
kind of look
whites.
like polar bear.
They
I thought
do.
they were for a minute.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
So
Oh my gosh.
dahlias for days.
The creme de la
So
resistance.
gorgeous. This
sir.
is, I think this one's Dazzling Magic, but we need to look at our little map.
Oh, and we've got that out
We
here.
do have it
So
here.
Maybe we'll go get that real quick.
While you do that, I'm going to show them Pooh. which is this gorgeous collarette dahlia.
That's
right
my
here.
favorite one.
That is, you know, I do love that one. It's so elegant looking and just beautiful, and I love the shape.
Yep, really beautiful.
So these, we have dahlias everywhere, you guys. We're gonna just quickly show you because we've made a video already about this, but
So,
I don't even think we can see the ones back in there.
yep, waltzing Matilda. Now that's in the
That-
back here,
Oh, watch
right?
for spiders.
Watching for spiders. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, that one's so
It's
pretty, you
just
guys.
starting
We
to
can't
come
even
in.
really see it anymore.
Just starting to come in. Don't mind that big zinnia there. That one's done.
Maybe I'll come up this way
Okay. Yeah.
through the grove of sunflowers.
Yep.
Mr. Optimist, right,
Yep.
Sean?
Yeah, I think so. According to our map here
I
of
know.
what
Here,
we
let me
actually
zoom out and
here,
I'll
let's
show you.
do this. So if we do it this way in the orientation, yep. Don't mind all this stuff. So yep, Mr. Optimist there. 2 of those. Beautiful.
I really like those. Look
Yeah.
how gorgeous those are.
Yep.
Can you guys see those colors?
Really nice. They turned out so well. Wow. Just looking at them makes you optimistic.
It does. That's nice. Now, all of these dahlias, we're pretty excited about the fact that we can leave them out here in our zone.
Yep,
We're in
yep.
zone 8B, if we haven't mentioned that yet. And we're potentially going to add a few more dahlias, but we're pretty packed. Look at this bed, you
Oh
guys.
my gosh.
This is
So
packed.
yeah, from this is
Oh yeah, let's show this cute little
Delina
guy.
Grande. Delina Grande
Tequila.
tequila. Yep.
This was actually proven winners.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
This
you
is the
guys?
only one that we bought in plant form.
Look at
We
that.
did not
Look how
grow that from bulb.
swirly that is.
beautiful
Isn't that gorgeous? It's so unique.
Love that. And we've got some
Gorgeous.
deadheading to do. But some of these, you guys, we're leaving intentionally because we're going to take some seed and
Mm-hmm.
do some experimenting.
Yep. Then behind that we've got Gallery Art
I
Deco.
love this one.
Whoa.
Look how gorgeous that is.
Whoa.
Look at these, you guys. Wow. They're so like ornate looking.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is a decorative dahlia.
And then behind that is the Irish pinwheel.
Look at that cute
So-
little guy right there.
Oh my gosh.
got
Sorry,
some
this
more.
is.
There's so many, I
There's
know.
so many here. I know we don't want to spend the whole video just
could
back here, but
literally-
I mean, there's so
we
much
could,
to
though.
show, and we've got our map too, so we can really tell you exactly what all these are. So.
So if we swing around this way,
Yep,
wait,
and
you know what?
Watch
We
out
got-
for any pollinators
I
because
know,
we've
there's
got
so
some
many bees.
pollinators here.
We forgot to kind of highlight this. We've shown this before. Now Sean recently deadheaded, and we kind of gave the beautiful fuchsia supertunias here a haircut. So they're kind of not that amazing right now, right?
No, but they're coming back.
Well, here's one.
Yep, they're coming back. Yep, but that Zahara Starlight, it's doing really well. That's actually 3
So
plants in there.
cool.
And they've stretched and grown, and they're still coming in. I mean, look at this.
Look at these,
They
you
still
guys.
got this September 2nd, and look at that bud. It's about ready to pop.
We highly recommend these. We grew these from seed, by the way. So that's a fun one.
Really
okay,
cool.
we're gonna follow Sean here.
Okay. All right,
What else
so.
do we have? Oh, our orange dahlias.
Oh my gosh.
Now, we don't have a name for this one because we've had these for years, and we had them in a bed that we showed you earlier in the show.
Yep.
So we think they're from Eden Brothers, but we're not sure.
Yep, and then we just have, various, we have it down here as various orange dahlias.
Various orange.
So he goes here, it goes over here. So, but we've got, look at this mix of these zinnias. Just can't get over the
Big
mix
those
of these.
zinnias are.
Look
Look
how
at
bright
how
they are.
Huge those are.
Yeah,
Turn 'em
didn't
in.
expect them to get that big. I mean, look, that's the, there's my hand, and that's that thing. I mean,
huge.
it's almost as big as my hand. So,
Sorry, we get excited, you guys, you know.
Yeah, well,
oh, there's
just-
a random sunflower.
just like you guys, we get excited about plants.
Random sunflower.
And they're really flowering beautiful.
So let's,
really
okay,
open.
so we started
Oh my gosh.
with this gorgeous, huge dahlia. Look at my hand.
This is the dinner plate mix, and these are just a bunch of assorted dinner plate dahlias. They're huge. Look, they actually, you could, if you put a plate over this, they're the size of a
They're
plate.
huge.
You could, I mean, it's just awesome.
The only thing I would kind of recommend at Eden Brothers is when for these big mixes they have, I wish they would individually like mark each bulb. Basically what you get is this just a big bag of bulbs, and I mean, really, I would not look, I mean, these are gorgeous, but we have to research and figure out which ones they are. They just give you a list, but they don't tell you which ones they are, you know? Does that make sense?
You got to kind of guess.
You have to guess.
So, but yeah.
I think
So-
this might be one of my most favorite dahlias. It's one of the first ones that bloomed. We've also got this lavender. I think this is Lavender Perfection.
Oh, gorgeous. Look
That
at
also
that.
came in the mix.
Wow.
That's just huge.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
okay, and then we have, I don't even think you can see here, over in the corner of the other bed, we have Cafe au lait, which is about to bloom. So we'll keep you posted on that. And then there's another one coming up somewhere in here that we hadn't seen yet. So they're kind of a couple late summer bloomers.
Yep, and then just
What do we
behind
have
us
over
here,
here?
we've
Oh,
got,
look at those.
oh my gosh, yep. So
Now, we don't-
apricot lemonade.
Oh yeah, that's the beautiful
Yep.
cosmos.
Yep.
Which now these, we don't know.
I think it was part of a breakout mix.
See, these were supposed to be breakout, but I think these were mismarked. This is
Yeah.
not breakout.
Yeah, this is not.
This is like a
But-
cactus dahlia, which
but
is
it's just-
gorgeous. It might be
oh.
part of the dinner plate mix, maybe.
I think, you know, it looks really close to that.
This
Looks
might
very
be
similar.
Kelvin Floodlight, which is a yellow dahlia. We had to look these up again, so
Yeah.
we don't know.
We don't know,
But we love
it's okay. Looking good.
That's really beautiful. Look how many blooms are coming in still.
Yep. Hopefully,
So
hopefully
many.
we have a little bit longer summer to be able to realize and see these in full bloom. So
No.
should we head to the
Yeah,
backyard
we should.
now?
I was just going to say real quick, Sean and I planted all of these and with the intent of maybe using these for cut flowers. Because I mean, all of these are cut flowers, maybe not these. They're a little bit too short.
Mm-hmm.
But we just love looking at them every day.
And if you guys want a good example of how you can grow for cut flowers or just flowers in general in a very small space, this is a great example of that. These beds are 3 feet wide, 6 feet long, going in length on their longest points. And you can see grows tons of cut flower material.
Like
Tons.
too many. Like
Yeah.
it's so packed we can't
I mean,
even remember
you
what's in
can-
there.
With all of these plants, in as much as they reflower, each time that their flowers just cycle through, you could probably get about 2 to 3, maybe even 4 crops of cut flowers
so cool.
out of this small space. No problem.
Awesome.
Right, guys, we're coming to the backyard.
Okay, you guys, so yeah, we are gonna show you around. We've got a lot of different planting areas to highlight, like this. This is our tropical shade planter. We have been so thrilled with this, all the plants in here. We've got them in this rim crescent garden container. This is a self-watering container. They call it their true drop watering system. And we barely have done anything to this planter, right? Have we filled up the water maybe twice?
About 3 or 4 times, actually.
Maybe since like April.
Yep.
I mean, that's it.
Yep. Yeah, it's good for between waterings for 2 weeks or a little bit longer, depending on what you have in it.
I mean, ours have been like 4 weeks, maybe
Yeah.
even 6.
Yep.
So we've got this gorgeous acanthus. If you guys remember this video when we planted this, look how healthy and thriving this thing is. It has huge, huge tropical looking leaves. And then if you look inside, it provides shade for 3 hart's tongue fern.
Look at those guys.
I love these.
Yep.
Look at how cool those are. We've got some cleanup to do in here.
Yeah, a little bit, not bad.
Not bad. And then we wanted some trailing color. So we've got these beautiful Proven Winners begonias.
Yeah.
Look at those, you
Yeah,
guys.
everything's thriving. It's doing
know.
really well, and especially
Love
with
this
the
planter.
self-watering planter. I mean, who knew that all these plants would do well in this
So
container?
easy. I know. So we're gonna swing this way. Don't mind all of our.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of a mess
here. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna go that way in a minute, but here is an old Azalea that my grandparents planted probably 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Kind of tropical looking, definitely shade.
When we keep cutting it back down here, and it just keeps coming back.
Okay, we're gonna take you up on our deck because there are a lot of planters up here that I don't think we've ever showed you guys. So, and a lot of them are in shade. This is a perfect shady container area for us. Okay, you guys, let's take a look at 2 of our favorite containers. We actually have 2 identical containers that look like this. So let's start here because it's just so cool. There's so much to look at. I mean, it's like, we've got this gorgeous coleus. We have this double impatiens. This is a Rockapulco purple from Proven Winners.
Beautiful.
I know, look at that. And you know, there's some spent, these are so easy to care for.
But
You
they,
just
they
kinda,
almost,
like,
they pretty much deadhead
you
themselves.
just kind of like pull them off.
You can
I
come
know.
in and get them if, like Allison's doing right there, but you don't have to. They'll just shed them and just keep flowering.
I have to keep going. Okay, and then we've got this beautiful sweet potato vine.
Oh. Now, how many times has this actually wrapped around this pot right now? Is this the
Probably
second time?
2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Here's the header.
It's already gone
head of
around
it.
once, and then it's gone around.
Maybe
It's starting to
3.
go around. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
How cool. I mean, we kind of, you guys, we had to trade it. It obviously didn't go that way, but it was kind of looking for a new home. And then, I don't know if this is my favorite plant in the whole yard, but it's a top 5.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This is so gorgeous. Look at this.
Yeah, it's a trailing begonia.
It's a illumination salmon is what this is called. This is a tuberous begonia, which we will be able to overwinter and see again next year in our Zone 8B garden. And I could not be happier about
Beautiful
that.
trailer.
Look
Beautiful.
at that color.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
If we had a
And it's
bigger
so
pot,
big.
I know, if we had a bigger pot, we could put it in the front of the pot so we could just drape over and then have some more plants behind it.
Oh, that's maybe next year.
Maybe, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Let's head over this way. We've got some containers that are kind of going through some transition right now. So if you stay tuned to some of our videos coming up this month, we're going to be trading out a lot of the plants in here for fall blooming plants.
Oh yeah.
We also gave this Calibrachoa a haircut, and it's starting to rebloom. There's a lot of new growth on that, so that's cool.
Yay!
We've got a beautiful African daisy here.
Look at that, it's coming in.
There's so much to show you over here.
Wow.
There's just too much. Just know that some of these we're going to trade out very soon for fall plants.
Videos to come.
Videos to come.
All right.
This is kind of an area we didn't really finish. So this is kind of we didn't really get to these guys. We've got a few more trays of seedlings. We just didn't have time to get these all planted.
Nope.
You guys probably run into this in your own garden. Or maybe it's just us. I don't know.
Yeah,
we have a lot of
it
projects.
is just us. Yep.
So one highlight over here is our beautiful, with tons of Eden Brothers elephant
Wow,
ears.
yeah, look at that elephant ear.
I love this one. This is called, I have to look, what's this one called? Illustrious.
Lustrous.
Look at that.
Looks very illustrious.
Look at just the variegation in the colors.
Yep, gorgeous.
Compared to like a normal elephant ear.
Yep.
So cool.
Beautiful.
What else do we have going on? Well, we have kind of an identical, we have some other really beautiful plants.
Yep, a lot of summer flowering plants, annuals, perennials.
You can see this is really reblooming over here.
Yeah, that one's taken to that haircut really well.
Great, that looks awesome.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep. So there's our Angelonia.
Oh yeah, Angelonia
with the bacopa around it. Just kind of an update on that.
It's beautiful.
So,
got
yeah.
some mums in bloom.
I know the
here,
mums are
so-
just coming on
Yeah,
strong.
they really are.
It's kind of early for them.
So we're gonna head back over this way so we can take you up the pollinator garden and show you our terrace, because that's one of our favorite projects this year so far. So let's head. You can start to see some things in bloom over here.
Oh wow!
This is just a pollinator mecca.
And there's one of our elephant
Oh,
ears.
there's another elephant ear.
Cool.
It's their first
These
year
are
ever, so they're kind of
clematis.
small.
Yep. So
Speaking
okay.
of first year ever, if you guys maybe checked out a video later last year, we divided and transplanted some canna lilies.
Yep.
This is one of the
Looking
canna
good.
lilies we planted.
Looking really good.
It's very young.
There's the potato area. We're gonna get some potatoes out of there in a little
Yeah, we
bit,
have
maybe a day
potatoes.
or two. So come on over
All right,
this way.
so coming up this way, the goal of this area was for pollinators. We wanted to have all kinds of different plants that bloom all summer, full sun, things that bloom into fall and maybe even winter. So you can see we've got a blend of, we've got some sedums, autumn joy sedum coming into bloom here. We've got a rosemary,
Look at that
coneflower.
Yeah.
This is a proven winter's coneflower. You know what? I forgot what that one's called. Hold on. Color-coded orange you awesome.
Orange, you awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it looks faded right there, but really it was that bright
It
orange.
was bright.
About a month ago.
Yeah, probably a month ago.
Yeah.
Look at these straw flowers. We grew these from seed this year, you guys.
Still going strong. Look at all the seeds that are going to
Just
come out
so
of that.
many
Wow.
seeds. I know, I'm kind of like pretty excited to find out what this will do next year. There's going to be so many. Oh, we've got a blanket flower down here. You can almost barely see it.
Oh yeah, look at it. It's all gone to seed. All these little
need a
balls
deadhead.
were the little flowers there, and yep. So we'll leave some of those on to collect seed from that.
So coming up this way, that was on your right side of the screen there. And on the left side, we've got this beautiful planter full of Cheyenne Spirit echinacea.
Spirit. Yeah, we got some deadheading to do.
Yeah, we do.
You
Whoa.
can see some of these guys.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah, just old.
Oh, just old, yeah.
Just old, withered. They're starting to deteriorate and break
we
down.
can
So
get in here and do that.
yep, got some work ahead of us. Yep, common yarrow. Right there.
Yeah, that came from my mom's yard.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
We didn't have any white yarrow, and she had a lot. So
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you. We've got one of our barrel planters now. The petunias are just starting to get eaten a little bit here,
Yeah,
so
it's probably the earwigs.
we need to get out here and do some sluggo. But otherwise, these are looking great. We've got our lantana, luscious berry blend. We've got a beautiful
It's a caladium.
palladium right there.
Gorgeous.
Fast flash. So we're loving that. We've got some more cone flowers. I mean, we've got cone flowers everywhere.
Coneflowers for
Kind
days.
of the year of the cone flowers in our yard.
Agastache. Awesome. Kind of moving on.
So should we
over
head up this way into
Sure.
the terrace?
The terrace. Yes, we need to update on the terrace.
So more plants from Proven Winners, our barrel planter. If you guys saw that video recently, we highlighted all of these plants.
Yep, all these guys
They're all
right
looking really
there.
good. So up here, you guys, if you remember, we transformed this whole back part of our yard that was just dirt, kind of on a hill. Really not great dirt either. It was kind of like nothing was really growing that well up here. And this is what we have at this point.
Wow.
We're not quite finished with the terrace wall. We're almost done, and we need to do this side still. We haven't finished. We just kind of got backed up with projects and.
Yep. Yep. This line right here is where the first wall is going to go. That you just saw over here. That'll continue down this way. The next one will be up from that. So, yep, a little bit more construction, but fun times.
Oh, so fun, and
lots more to come.
More plants. So.
But everything
That's
in
not
here.
a bad thing.
Look at all this. It's filling in really well.
Can you guys spot a favorite from what you see? Because I mean, have to highlight these double tiger lilies.
Oh my gosh.
We got them planted a little later in the summer, so they're all in bloom right now. Wow. And we just, look at those. Those gorgeous.
Oh, amazing. Wow.
Now those are bulbs that we got at Eden Brothers this year. So highly recommend those. Should we show them the coneflowers?
Yeah. Yeah. So come on in here. Oh, these are the cantaloupes.
Supreme cantaloupe?
Supreme. So many plants, so little time.
I know, right?
Yep. Supreme cantaloupe. Beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Yep. Just gorgeous there.
And then this is a fun one, Sunny Days Lemon.
Sunny Days Lemon.
So those are very young plants. We expect them to get a lot bigger by next year.
But they've literally doubled since we've planted them. So they're loving their new home.
We've got, I think this is cool the way we draped some
Portulaca.
I couldn't think of the name.
It's okay. There's so many out here. Oh my gosh.
Portulaca. I wish it's all kind of closed up right now in the shade, but
oh yeah, we saw these yesterday afternoon. They were wide open.
So cool.
Beautiful red. Yeah.
I want to point out the Budleia right here too, or Budleia as some people say.
Budleia.
So this is called Pugster Pinker. Look how cute that is.
Oh, gorgeous.
And Sean recently deadheaded all of this. We have one here, and we have
a little bit more to deadhead
two
too.
and three. We've got a little bit of leaf damage up here. Something's eaten some of the
probably
leaves.
Grasshoppers again.
We have a lot of grasshoppers.
I know.
Those were sent to us by proven winners, so we're very thankful to be able to trial those out in our Zone 8B garden.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Thank you, proven winners.
And then a lot of other things.
The Tacoma.
Oh, the Esperanza. This is chiclet orange. This is a hummingbird mecca over here. Yep. See those trumpet-shaped flowers? Oh, they love this plant.
Gorgeous.
We also have 3 of those from proven winners.
Yep. Yep.
The other thing I think, honey, that's really fun to highlight is all the cuttings that we planted up here.
Yep, just right there. The 2 lavenders there, or 3 lavenders.
We have lavender everywhere.
Where's the rosemary? I think it's
you know what?
here.
I don't think we planted that yet, did we?
Yeah.
I can't even remember where we put.
Okay.
What we put.
Because here's another lavender. I mean, all these.
We have
cuttings.
lavender right there. I mean, everywhere.
Oh, Spanish lavender, right there.
Oh, cool.
Good stuff. Yep. So okay, no rosemary, but that's okay.
I don't think we have the rosemary up here, but we were gonna put it on this side.
Oh yeah, it's still down in
so that's.
Yeah, we're gonna put it over there.
TBD.
Okay. So.
Have we shown how huge these Dracaenas are? If you guys have been following our videos for a while.
Oh yeah.
Look how huge these are. They used to be
Yeah, they've tripled in size.
They've tripled or even quadrupled in size. It's so gorgeous.
You know what we found, you guys, that really works well is putting rock. See down in here, we've got this rock down here. Ringing around the base, rock. That rock actually takes in the heat and it retains it, and then it pushes it back out at night, and it helps these plants grow even more. They like heat, they like that full sun, and it's really helped out in this area.
I love it. This is probably also on my top 5 favorite plants in our yard list. I love this false Dracaena. Yeah. Okay, so let's head. We've got some glads. Okay, our gladiolus project did not really go as planned. So it's kind of, I hate to call it a fail, because when you grow plants that flower, you don't want to call it a fail, but this is kind of a mess over here.
Thank you, squirrels.
Thank you, squirrels. We have a bunch of containers of gladiolas. You can see they're going every which way.
And they're mixed with different plants.
We have some other random things that popped up. And then we thought this would be so cool over here around ringing our bird bath. Little did we know the squirrels would, yeah.
We swear they were growing straight up and down.
They were straight.
When they started. And then all the critters coming in here just having their fun. We
learned our lesson. We're going to move these all out of here at the end of the growing season and transplant them somewhere else. So at least they're blooming. We've got a cutting, hot lips cutting right here. We'll just kind of ring around our yard a little bit.
Yeah.
If you guys have noticed how kind of brown and ugly our grass looks.
Just a minute, aronia.
Oh, sorry. I'm jumping ahead.
It's okay. Just wanted to show the aronia. Doing good.
That aronia is getting big.
Yeah.
It's really fun. That's another proven winner shrub. Kind of need to highlight this ugly, kind of unfortunate looking.
Yeah, just
terrain over here.
It's gonna be clover.
Yeah, we're gonna, and we also have a new project coming up. I don't know if we can swing around without
Here we go.
making everybody sick.
I know. Sorry, guys.
I kind of want to show this. This is the first time we've actually talked about this on camera.
It is. It really is.
We're gonna kind of rejuvenate this entire bed here because everything's really compacted, and the roots aren't getting deep enough. So we're gonna raise this bed up. We're gonna cut out all this grass. Imagine like kind of a line where our demonstration table is here, and then all the way over. We're gonna cut all that grass out. We're gonna gravel over here, and then we're gonna make this into a giant flower bed. Right, honey?
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. That's the going idea right now.
Oh,
Yep. Super excited about that.
more plants.
More plants, more plants. Oh, gonna pan back over here. Okay.
Where should we go next?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, we can show
Should we stop at Berry White?
Berry White. Hey, hey, hey.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
This is a beautiful panicle hydrangea from Bailey Nurseries. It starts the season white and it progresses to this gorgeous kind of berry pink color. It's one of our favorite hydrangeas that we're growing. We have another one over there.
Right there. Okay.
So those are just a couple years old.
Oh, look at the elephant ears.
Love those.
Gorgeous. Doing really well. Dana, how are yours doing? Let us know.
We all love our elephant ears.
Yep.
Okay, you guys, this is kind of a fun, interesting garden area. We call this our dry shade garden. Shade because we've got a crabapple tree, we've got a cotoneaster, and we've got this huge fir tree above it.
Yeah, won't go all the way up, but you get the idea.
Giant.
It's huge.
So this used to be a huge bed covered in vinca, and this was a previous video, so you may have watched this transformation. Well, here's where we're at. We got all these plants in here. They're all thriving and growing, and they, the only random thing is that, now we said shade garden, right? We have all these sunflowers popping up everywhere that we didn't plant, of course. So the squirrels added these. But it's kind of random to have like hostas and sunflowers in the same bed.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, what?
Now in the afternoon, in the sunflower's defense, in the afternoon, this does get full sun, but only for maybe about an hour, maybe 2 hours max.
It's very short.
Yeah, it's very short, full sun.
But we've got hostas in here. We've got heuchera. We've got a row of gorgeous begonias.
Yeah, where's those begonias?
Oh my gosh, look at those.
That's just one of them on the end here on the far left, and then definitely the heucheras.
Heucheras. Now here's the other paint, the town magenta dianthus we were talking about. We had those in the front yard. These are very, one of us deadheaded all of these a lot earlier than the other ones, so they're definitely popping out faster.
Oh, there's a good shot of begonia right there.
Oh, look at those begonias.
Oh man.
Those are bulbs we bought at Costco of all places, Longfield Gardens.
Yeah, just follow it down.
We also have astilbe. We have at least, 6 astilbe throughout here. We have some ferns that we transplanted from our own yard.
Yeah, those ferns right there were up on the hill up that way, and we just dug them up and brought them down.
I love those ferns.
Hi, Bambi.
We have not black-eyed Susan vine, blackberry vine.
Blackberries.
You're gonna have to get after those.
Yep.
And then we've got a hydrangea that we're considering transplanting. But for now, it's doing good. I mean, it's
still photosynthesizing, doing good.
It's a consideration. We're not sure yet. It was kind of a trial. So heading into this is what we call our side garden. And if you remember, Sean built all of these new beds in here, and we could not be happier with them. Especially these elevated beds. These are so much fun.
Oh yeah, those were great to build. That was earlier this spring. It was like April, May. Those were build months.
And now we've changed out the crops in here a few times, and actually we're getting ready to kind of like fall, we're kind of getting ready for fall crops. We've got a lot of stuff growing: tomatoes, squash, peppers, and beans.
The beans.
So we need to water in here, it looks like. That's on the list today.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys, that's our side garden. I guess that's kind of it for the tour.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, really exciting in our
fun.
yard. Yeah, we're so excited to be able to share this with you and show you the progress of our yard. If you have a favorite part of our yard that you saw and you really liked it, let us know down in the comments. We want to know if you have a favorite spot or a favorite plant. It's just fun.
It is fun. I don't think I can pick a favorite. Maybe the Dahlia beds.
Yeah, I'm going to say the Terrace.
I know, I like the Terrace too. It's and I like the dry shade garden. We were so thrilled and fortunate to be able to grow a lot of new plants this year. A lot were donated, a lot we bought, a lot we grew from seed and bulb.
Yep. Thank you, Proven Winners.
Right. And
thank you, Eden Brothers.
And AAS winners.
AAS winners.
We're thrilled to be able to try these things out for you and report on them and do plant chats every Friday. And we have a lot more videos coming our way this fall and winter.
Yep. We look forward to showcasing and trialing other plants for other groups or brands out there too. So
Definitely.
we'll bring you all of those. If you have any comments or questions for us, leave them down below. We love hearing from you. And make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already so you get updates on our latest videos.
And thank you for watching and coming along on our tour with us of our late summer garden. That was a lot of fun, and we'll be back with our next video. So stay tuned and we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye everybody.
Bye-bye.